Do you think the lack of fans will change golf at all? It seems to me like this is an event that can happen with no fans, and you'd pretty much get the same thing. Of course, the roar of the crowd on 18 on the final day and things like that, and you do get celebratory moments. I think the Ryder Cup will be different if there are no fans there, because that's a very fan-forward event and very interactive. That's obviously off till September, so we might be able to get fans at that. But starting with the Memorial and the PGA Championship on August 6th, probably not going to have a lot of fans there, if any. Do you think that will change the event, or do you think that it'll kind of be able to proceed as it is?
So I'll focus on the Memorial because I'd actually, listen, who knows? And I don't want to speculate because I know nothing. But, the August, September, November, it almost seems like they did that because they're thinking they might be able to have fans. But no need to speculate about that. Specifically the Memorial and specifically having no fans there. No, I don't need to hear somebody yell Baba Booey after somebody hits a drive. See, well, that's good. See, I don't find that interesting. What I do find interesting is the people having to step back off of their ball because somebody's taking a shot in between their swing. There is a mental element to having fans there. Sometimes people ask me, like, are you ever nervous when you're covering an event and you're that close to somebody who's hitting a ball and you're like 2 feet to the right of them? And I'm like, no, because I'm not playing with you. You're a hacker. These guys don't hack. So I don't think that element of the game is going to be impacted. But I do think that, some of those moments that you see on a golf course, and it's also just going to be eerie, right? Like, are they going to have, like,
that's the big thing.
Are they going to have music? Well, exactly. Are they going to have music? Like, are they going to tell the broadcasters, like, you have to talk the entire time because it's going to be dead quiet? Obviously, they can still put the natural sounds, but, that's literally 1 millisecond where the ball's hitting, where the club's hitting the ball. The players, as I said, are going to be standing far away. I think that they're going to, like, overemphasize social distancing there to show, like, hey, this isn't, we're not. Exactly. Like, we're being very responsible. We're not trying to flaunt it. We're not doing this because, we're above the rules. We're doing this because we play a sport that actually can be social distance and still played. But yeah, that's going to be so weird. The quiet, and like I said, the broadcasters talking all the time is kind of annoying to us.
Well, and here's the thing is, will it ratchet down the tension? Will it feel like a practice round without the people there? That obviously there's the things we can't know, and I'm sure every golfer will handle it differently. But there seems to be on 18 or just in the middle of the round on a Sunday of a major or a big tournament, there is kind of this, like, building tension and everybody's murmuring in the crowd and things like that. And you won't have that. So I wonder if that will be, tougher for some guys, easier for others who are just like, oh, thank God there's no fans here. I think it'll be interesting to see how the golfers handle it. Obviously, as you mentioned, how the broadcast handles it. How do you fill in all that dead air that's going to be going on? There are times they just show shots of the crowd just kind of murmuring, after a big shot. It's layaway shots that are just fantastic and create tension, and that's going to be gone. So you're going to have to fill a lot of time on broadcasts, and also, it's going to be interesting because, I mentioned this when we, on the site when we were talking about basketball coming back without anybody, and you'd be able to hear everything if there were no fans. You'd be able to hear huddles. You'd be able to hear guys talking trash on the court, all that. In some respects, that's interesting, but it also would lower the level of intensity on the court, I think, if there's no one to build you up with that, roar of the crowd and all that stuff. So I wonder how that will play in golf.
Well, Tiger Woods obviously feeds off the crowd. What I just imagined was him winning the Memorial on, like, a flop shot chip in, and, like, he does the fist pump and he's going, like, crazy, like he like what he did after winning at Torrey Pines, the U.S. Open, and it's just like it's just him. Yeah. There's nothing else happening. It would be so weird, and
it'd be like your Sunday round, like you hitting a big shot on a Sunday with your buddies.
I gotta be honest, that just lowered the expectations.